this evening, Dr. David Sarnoff. And now for the first bout of the evening, which is scheduled for 3 5 minutes in the CFFC middleweight division. Judges scoring at ringside using the 10-point must system. Judge Ko, Judge Coldflesh, Judge Brogan, and Judge Spursino. This bout is sponsored by Tony Luke's, Yo Cuz, the real taste of South Philly. Now, standing to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 169.6 pounds, fighting for New York Combat Sambo out of New York City, New York, Bradley Featherstone Desir. Now, standing across the cage in the red corner, weighing in at 170.4 pounds, fighting out of Enzo Gracie, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jeremiah Wells. Referee in charge of the action when the bell rings, Jimmy Chappell.
Referee giving directions to our fighters. Got Jeremiah in the red corner, black shorts. Bradley Desir in the pink ones.
Bradley bringing a little bit more experience into the cage here.
Jeremiah throws a jumping knee kick. Covering a lot of distance with those combinations, Mike.
Yeah, he ran across the cage. Jeremiah, powerful guy, but so is Bradley Desir.
Bradley Desir is listed as a judo fighter, so I think that might favor him in the clinch, but Jeremiah is showing that he can hang there too. Both fighters very big for this weight class.
Bradley's 7 professional fights. He's never been finished. All 3 of his losses have been decision losses. He gets more and more comfortable every time he steps into the cage. See how relaxed he is. Sometimes I think Bradley Desir gets a little bit too relaxed in the cage. Almost looks nonchalant.
Ooh, spinning a hook kick and a spinning back fist from Jeremiah. Pops out to the back and Bradley rolls for a footlock. Coming from that Sambo school, you know he's going to favor those. Jeremiah rolling out, doing what he's got to do. He pops back up to his feet. Man, that was close. Bradley showing that he's well versed in the submission game.
Excellent transition there. Dropped for that knee bar, went for the ankle lock, couldn't get it. They both make their way back to their feet.
Seemed like he had a little bit of trouble getting the foot across the head. Nice jack. Wide head kick from Jeremiah.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, this fight goes into the later rounds. Jeremiah not carrying a lot of muscle. Those muscles need oxygen.
Jumping spin kick.
Takes a lot of energy to throw those, do they not?
Yeah, you gotta lift your whole body up in the air. Ooh, nice lead left. The fighters are swinging for the fences, and Jeremiah gets a takedown.
Bradley Desir's had a lot of success in his fights, working off his back. Some sneaky arm bars.
He does favor that arm bar.
Right now he's got Jeremiah Wells in his full guard, close guard.
Jeremiah keeping good pressure with his hips. Oh! Bradley looks for the triangle. He's got the arm lock. Jeremiah slips out. Looking for that knee slice pass. Jeremiah ends up in half guard after that little scramble.
Bradley was looking to try to surprise Jeremiah. He had him in his full guard, then out of nowhere, threw up the legs and went for the arm bar. It was sneaky.
It was close. Jeremiah did a good job keeping the pressure. Getting right to mount. Beautiful pass there. Bradley just holding on.
Not where Bradley Desir wants to be, with a big, strong guy on top of him. Full mount.
Good strong bridge there. Keeping the hook on the head. Takes it back to half guard. Jeremiah looking to pass once again.
Excellent job by Bradley Desir regaining half guard. Oh, it's almost a full mount again.
Jeremiah ends up on the back.
Good job by Bradley.
In this position, I wouldn't be surprised to see Brad roll again for a footlock. It's common to see from that turtle position. far side hook in.
He does.
Also, this pound shot. Struggling.
See if he get the other hook in.
Struggling a little bit.
Bradley Desir rolls.
Creates a little bit of a scramble and gets out.
Excellent escape by Bradley Desir. Works his way back to the feet.
Man, that round went by fast.
Less than 1 minute to go in the first.
Ooh, nice spinning kick again from Jeremiah. All it takes is one of those to land. This fight could be over. Left hook. Wow, great high kick from Brad. Superman punch off the cage, followed by a great takedown.
Thought Bradley Desir was going to stuff that takedown, but
it's a great way to seal the round.
Wells pursued it and eventually got it. Yeah, this round's definitely won by Jeremiah Wells. One's in Wells after 1 round.
I agree with you on that one, Mike.
Once again, take a look at some of the action here. Brad, walk us through some of this in the first round here. Bradley Desir, Jeremiah Wells.
You see the sambo skills of Bradley Desir threading Jeremiah with a great heel hook. Jeremiah rolls, he can't get it, can't get the double either. The foot's almost out. Man, they scramble back to the feet. That was close. Here you see Jeremiah keeping the pressure on, transitioning from the back, and then backed up to the feet. And a nice little attempt at an off-the-cage Superman punch. But he ended it with a takedown, so I still chalk that up as a win.
Finished the round strong, did Jeremiah Wells. See if Bradley Desir change some things up here in round number 2.
Yeah, you got to finish you down 1.
Always like to look at both fighters after the round, see who's breathing heavy, look at their facial expressions. Some of that information can be very telling. Again, Wells, body lock to the takedown.
Beautiful takedown. Lock those hips up tight. Tight ways. Moves right to mount. See some great jiu-jitsu out of Jeremiah today.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that it's something he's been working on in the gym.
From a guy that really doesn't look like a jiu-jitsu, fighter with that body frame. Big, powerful, stocky.
And the movement that he shows on the feet,
Yes.
it's not something you would guess. Dropping his hips, getting good pressure there. He flattens out Bradley. Jeremiah tees off. He might be able to finish this fight right here.
Bradley's durable, though. That elbow got in, so did that one. And Wells is controlling the right arm of Bradley Desir.
Brad rolls and Jeremiah keeps it back. Looking to free a hand, get it across the chin. No, he's got it across. Can he lock his hands to get the finish?
Seeing more neck cranks.
Jeremiah doing a good job of switching his arms back and forth across the chin, trying to find a home for that choke. There he goes, back and forth. Just covering up, trying to survive.
Looking for any opening he can find to land those strikes. Bradley Desir defending well.
If you notice, Mike, that Jeremiah's moved to the body lock. He's no longer using the hooks for the control. It's going to be really hard for Brad to get out of this.
Looks like Brad's rolling to the proper side, though.
He is. He put a lot of pressure on the knee there, but I don't think when you got the adrenaline in the fighter's not going to tap from something like that. It's definitely going to cause some pain and discomfort, but if he does the right things, he can get out of that.
Yeah, interesting he switched to that body lock, because he doesn't seem like he's got the longest legs.
No. Very surprising tonight, Jeremiah Wells.
And what does that feel like when that leg, that shin is across the stomach and that body lock? How much does that restrict the breathing?
It feels like there's a boa constrictor on your back. He's just, every single breath you take, it feels like it cinches up a little bit tighter, especially if it gets up a little bit higher across the bottom ribs. I mean, you can generate a lot of pressure. I've seen people tap from it. It's not common in MMA, but there is a lot of pressure there. A lot of times the guys just seem to give up the choke a little bit easier. Jeremiah looking to get the other arm across. Hunt for a rear naked choke, maybe by the gable grip.
Bradley's still defending, but unable to escape from the
Somebody
back
lost the
control.
mouthpiece.
Going
Looks like
nowhere.
Bradley might have spit out his mouthpiece in an effort to defend that rear naked choke.
That's not a good sign at all.
Especially if Jeremiah chooses to tee off right now. Oh, the referee stops him. He's going to have mouthpiece put back in.
What Bradley said to the ref right there.
So they're going to rinse off the mouthpiece and get back to the fighter.
Oh my God.
Great job by referee Jimmy Chappelle. Hope he restarts them from the position they were in. Jeremiah worked hard to earn that position.
I'm looking at fight you know, like, oh, why you like this?
They're going to put him right back.
Nice little break.
Not the greatest position to go back into.
No, not at all.
Bradley Desir, yeah, put the body lock back on me.
They gotta do it again?
That was weird.
Jeremiah's still hunting for that rear naked choke. Brad's doing a good job of defending here. Jeremiah been with some strikes now. Maybe that'll give him the opening that he needs to finish that rear naked choke.
More the same from Jeremiah Wells.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for Brad to get out of this position once that body locks in. Jeremiah looked like he thought about swinging for that armbar for a second, the way he was gripping that arm. You can imagine it's a little frustrating to be on your opponent's back, not being able to finish him. He switches back to the hooks.
Man, it's almost kind of a stalemate, but you can't separate them.
Actually, that's not a hook. There's a foot lock there. Oh, Jeremiah uses the transition to the mount. Can he get it? Nope. Oh, he faked the mount and went for the rear naked choke. And he gets the tap out. Jeremiah Wells finishes Bradley naked choke. Seemed like right there at the end, he faked like he was trying to come up for the mount. All it took was for Bradley to stick his arm out for 1 second, and Jeremiah locked up that rear naked choke.
Bradley Desir not very happy. Trying to push the medical team out of the way. You know, Bradley Desir, military veteran, he's seen it all. Now, he's not happy with his performance. He's ticked off at himself. But he's not injured, he's not hurt. He just got out-positioned tonight by a little bit better grappler, and eventually got submitted. Just a look of frustration on the face of Bradley Desir.
Yeah, I can't imagine being happy when it's just, it's a position that the body lock, there's not a lot of escapes for it. Like when you have somebody in your guard, there's a lot of different options of things that you can do. When you've got somebody in the body lock, there's not a lot that can be done. What your options are very limited in defense and his offense trying to get out. And at that point, it's just up to your opponent as to what he wants to do with that body lock. He's going to look for a naked choke, he's going to try to punch you, he's going to set up an arm lock, and you're really at his mercy.
And he kept that body lock for quite some time, too.
Absolutely. Maybe his calves a little tired tonight.
For the official decision, once again, Dave Charnoff.
This bout was stopped at 4 minutes and 35 seconds in the second round. Winner by top out by way of the rear naked choke from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, out of the red corner, Jeremiah Wells.